Hi guys, this video with me in this hat, well I'm not going to be in this hat the whole time, this is a haul video. I was away at the weekend and did some shopping while I was there, bought all kinds of stuff, plus we had Smithmas. Smithmas is something that me, my cousin and his wife do every year. I only get to see them a couple of times a year just because they live a few hours away, and with work and all that kind of things it can be quite hard to pin something down and get time in the diary. For me anyway, probably not so much for them, but for me with everything that goes on I find it quite hard to fit in. So I typically see them twice a year, sometimes it's more, but at some point before Christmas I always go and see them. And we have Smithmas because my last name and their last name is Smith, and so we call it Smithmas, and we give our Christmas gifts early because we don't get to see each other on the day. So there was Smithmas as well as shopping, so it's all going to be mixed up in a big, you know, bunch of stuff. But I'm going to start with this hat. I love this hat. I think it probably makes me look a bit stupid sitting here in my, you know, in my room here with this lighting and this outfit that it doesn't match and these earrings and all that. But I saw this hat, we were in Primark in Liverpool, I saw the hat, I loved the hat at first sight. I wore it around the shop until we paid for it. That was how much I loved it. It's Primark, you can do that in Primark. You couldn't do that in a proper shop, but in Primark you can do it because it's just bedlam, nobody can see you anyway. So the hat, and it has, I don't know if you can see, it has like a little bow, cute little bow, and I ended up buying, I'm gonna reach, oh, not sure about this, like kind of orienting myself with a hat on. I have a bag of stuff here that's gonna rustle and rattle, but too bad. To go with the hat in as close a colour as I could find, I found these little gloves. I think the hat was about £8. So, you know, I really broke the bank. And then there's these little fingerless, you know, these sort of fingerless gloves. They also have a cute little bow that are kind of close, but they're not identical, but they're close enough that my hands are going to be further down than my head, and so you won't really notice. So I picked these up. These were in Primark as well. These were £4. So, you know, hardly breaking the bank. More Primark goodies. I'm a sucker for a bright colour. In fact, hold on just 1 second. What I need to do is I need to take this hat off. And so from one hat to another, I got this hat too. I was obviously on some kind of hat theme. I picked this up. I love bright colours. Anything that's kind of bright pink, so like the pinks in this. It was such a pretty set of colours, and when it's really cold I don't mind looking like an idiot in this kind of hat. So I got the hat, the gloves, and as well as that I got the scarf, which is huge and long and snuggly, and it has ridiculous pom-poms on the end which are ridiculous but cute, and I have wool, like little bits of like fluff everywhere now. But I thought it was really cute. It wasn't very expensive, it looked cozy, and so I had to have it. I think, let me see, the gloves were £4. I think the scarf was, still got the tag on, the scarf was £8. And let me take this hat off and I'll tell you the price of that too. Okay, and the hat was £3, and it has the bobble and all of that. So I picked those up because I thought they were cute. I'm not really sure where I'm going to get out of them, but they'll go into my scarf rotation and I'll give it a go. I also got, in Primark, these cozy socks. That's what they're called. Love to Lounge cozy socks, and they're just that kind of, they're not chenille. I mean, they feel like chenille wool. Fluff everywhere, but they're just polyester, and they were £2 for 2 pairs, and I just thought they're nice to have for kicking around the house in the winter when it's colder, so I got those. So that was everything in Primark. I'm not a big Primark shopper, to be totally honest with you. Oh, I got some PJs as well, PJs with a Bambi on them because it was Bambi. We also went to TK Maxx, which is TJ Maxx for anyone watching in America. I can give you a slightly boring fact about why it's TK Maxx in the UK and TJ Maxx in America. That is that in the UK we used to have, or we may even still have, a chain of stores called TJ Hughes, and they didn't want there to be confusion, so when they incorporated over here they were TK Maxx, not TJ Maxx. Fun fact. So TK Maxx then, I went in and picked a few really random things up, I saw this and I just love the colour. It is a weekly planner, which is like a pretty rose gold, and it's, you know, it's a planner, it's a diary. It's sort of obsolete because I've now seen pictures of the Erin Condren life planners, which are every bit of 10 times the cost of this. This was $4.99, and these Erin Condren ones are every bit of $50, but I don't care, I need one. I don't care if I can do it on my iPad or my iPhone or my computer. I need one of those planners. However, I saw this and it was very pretty. I'm sure I'll find a use for it, and so I grabbed that. I also picked this up because I love the colour, love this colour, but I really liked the quote on the front, which was, "Man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore." I think that's a really nice quote, and it's just a, you know, like a lined notebook, which I'm sure I'll find a use for at some point. Two more things in TK Maxx. I picked this tea up, and it's kind of an unusual thing for me, but I decided that I'd give it a go. This is the Bloom Zesty Hibiscus tea. It was $1.99 for 10 bags, which didn't sound too bad, and I quite like Starbucks do hibiscus herbal tea, which I have sometimes, and I quite like it, so I thought I'd give that a try. And for $1.99 it's less than the cost of one in Starbucks, so if I like it, then at least I've got a few more to have. So I kind of grabbed that. And then the last thing, which I've already started to burn, was this candle. This is a Yankee Candle Festive Glow candle, and it's a 2-wick, and it smells yummy. That's a really crap description, I know, I'm sorry. It's a little bit vanilla and a little bit amber, and it was from Christmas, last year's Christmas line, hence it being in TK Maxx. These were normally, I had a price on here, I think these were normally something like £22, and I got this for $9.99, so I was pretty pleased with that. And these jars are really useful once the candle's done, so I'll burn it down and then keep the jar for something, so that's fun. It smells so good. So I think that was all of the shopping. That was all of the shopping I'm going to share in this video. I have more Bare Minerals stuff that's going to go into another Bare Minerals haul, because I have a problem. I have a real problem. I don't know if there's Bare Minerals Aholics Anonymous. Probably not, because it's really not very catchy. But I have issues. I'm still on my get it all mission, which is somebody needs to stop me. But I'd like to see him try. So that was all of the... Yeah, that was all of that. And I now can't find something that I was going to show you as the rest of it, so I need to just go and have a look for some other bits, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that was my kind of TK Maxx Primark shopping. What I have now is a very small amount of makeup shopping, not non-Bare Minerals makeup shopping, because that's going to be in another haul, and then some goodies that my friend Leanne picked up for me when she was in America a couple of months ago, and then my Smithmas presents, which are very exciting. So let's do the last bits of shopping first. I tend to not look in Marks and Spencer's for makeup. I look for other bits and pieces. They have you know, all kinds of skincare and bath and body and some nice fragrance and all that kind of stuff, but I don't really look for makeup as such. But we happened to see that they had 3 for 2 on their makeup, and so I picked a few things up just because they looked interesting. So I picked up 2 blushes, one of which is going to glare massively, and then this is part of their Christmas line, and it has a little reindeer on there. I don't know if you can see that tiny little reindeer. This is mascara. This is Silver Glitter Mascara. See? I have no idea if I'm ever going to use it, but the fact that they had it, and it was about £4, I think, I needed to have it. It's, you know, you never know when you might need Silver Glitter Mascara. Just, I need to be prepared. The other 2 things I picked up were these 2 blushes. So this one, which is, the shade is Apricot, and they're nice. You know, pigment's pretty good. Not sure if you can even see that, but it's a nice, you know, it's a little bit chalky, I will say that, but it's a nice kind of peachy blush. And then the other one I picked up just because it was cute, really. This is something else in the Christmas line, as you can tell by the, what's the word? Holographic reindeer on the front. And then when you open the lid, look, it's a reindeer blush. The shade is Pink Mix, and it's really pretty actually. It's like a nice dusty pink with like a kind of purpley colour. They're not massively pigmented, if I'm honest, but I was caught up in the moment of needing to buy something with a reindeer on it. So that one there is the swatch of this. So I don't know how well those will show up, but you know, they weren't very expensive and I thought I'd give it a try, which I now have all over my fingers, which is not good. Okay, so that was my couple of bits from Marks and Spencer's. Let's move on to the things that Leanne brought me back from her little trip to the States. It's that old thing of there being things that you can get there that we can't get here. And so we have a palette that I can't open that I've pretty well knackered anyway. The opening anyway. This is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone colour icon palette, which in the States you can just walk into a drugstore and pick up for hardly any money at all, and we can't get them. So Comfort Zone is the one with the more neutral colours, and I decided that would be a good one to try, so very excited about that. She also got me the Lorac Pro palette, which I was also very excited about, purely because, again, can't get it here. It's a nice selection of colours, everybody raves about it. I decided I needed it. That was really how it went, and I really didn't want to pay eBay money for it. So there it is. I am excited about that. Although I've actually just seen Vintage or Tacky do a video on the Laura Mercier Artist palette that's out this year, and she said that she far prefers that to this. So it's kind of like, oh, do I need that too? I don't need it. So that was that, and then the last thing that Leanne brought me back from the States are, whoa, nearly on the floor, 3 of the Baby Lips. I think these were the Baby Lips Neon, is that right? We've only just had the standard shades release, you know, just the core line release here. So I asked her to grab me a few of these tinted ones. So I have Pink Shock, Striker Rose and Berry Bomb are the 3 that she got me, which is very pretty. Okay, so that brings us to the Smithmas presents, which are very exciting, or exciting for me. Like I said, we do, my cousin, his wife and I do kind of a pre-Christmas Christmas every year, because we don't get to see each other at Christmas just because of, you know, various work and all that kind of thing. So we do Christmas early. So this year, I got awesome presents. I always get awesome presents. Charlotte does a fantastic job. Jay, her husband, is kind of less into the whole thing. He's, you know, happy with the present, and he always gets presents. He's very good at that. Like, he's well-trained boy, and as much as he knows that he needs to buy presents for this thing. So I got him as a combined Christmas and birthday gift, because it was his birthday this week. I got him Grand Theft Auto 5, which he didn't have and he wanted, and he's a boy and it made him very happy, so kind of he was very taken into that. He bought me, very kindly, a bottle of chocolate Baileys, which is awesome because chocolate Baileys is incredible, and if you like the regular kind of Baileys, you need to try the chocolate kind. The bottles are smaller and more expensive, but it's so, so good. It's the kind of thing that, like, the first time I tried it, I was already working out how I could drink it. Like, could I put this on things? I could put this in hot chocolate. I could put this on ice cream, and, like, I have a whole list of things to do with chocolate Baileys. So, yum, try it. And then from Charlotte, she got me some, yeah, she always gets me really lovely things, but she got me some extra lovely things this year. First of which is the Aromatherapy Associates. I have no idea how glary that will be. That might be very glary because of the light. If it is, I'm sorry. This is the Miniature Bath and Shower Oil Collection. And I've had one of these before, which I bought prior to buying a full-size one of the products, because these little... you get these little tiny 9 of these little bath oils, so it's one in each of their one in each of their scents, which look like that, and a full-size bottle. This is 1 bath, so each one of these vials should give you 1 bath or shower from these oils. The full-size bottles give you about 10 baths or showers because you use 1 capful, but it's about £39 for the full-size bottle, which is quite a lot for a bath product. They are amazing. I don't have enough words to say how awesome they are. It's a really high quality aromatherapy product, and the deep sleep one, oh my god, it's like, it's liquid knockout. You have a bath with that if you can't sleep, and you are sparko by the time you go to bed. So very, very excited about that, because like I said, I've had it before but I've used them all up, so it's nice to have some refills. She also got me another backup of the Body Shop Vineyard Peach, which I love so much and is being discontinued, so she saw it and grabbed it for me. Something else she got, which isn't a gift, but it was something that she had in her stash that she thought I'd like to try, is the Avon Super Shock gel liner. So this is the one that's supposedly very comparable to the Urban Decay ones. It's very black, very black. So I haven't tried it yet other than that swatch, but I'm looking forward to giving that a try because I'm on the hunt for a decent black eyeliner pencil, so I'll give that a try. She got me, which I don't have with me but I do have, a jar of wax tarts for melting in a tart burner. I have a Yankee tart burner and more tarts than any one person could ever possibly need because I went through a bit of a phase. You might have gathered from some of these videos I go through these completionist phases where I need to have all of everything. So I have a box with just probably 50 or 60 different wax tarts that I need to burn. I also have a Scentsy burner and I'm working my way through various you know, Scentsy bars, and I'm about to place an order for some Christmas stuff because I'm very into home fragrance. I think it's really important, and so so she got me a big jar with some different scented wax tarts, which are really lovely. I've had a quick sniff. I haven't burnt one yet or haven't melted one yet, but I've had a quick sniff and they all smell really good, and the jar is going to be very useful, so I'm pleased with that. And then the final thing that she got me, which is amazing, this is so awesome. This is the NARS, I think it's the Promiscuous lip pencil set. So in this box, and this is from the Christmas line, there's a baggie, really cute makeup bag with blue lips on it, and then in here we have 5 mini size, how cute, lip pencils. So what you have is 4 of the Velvet Mattes and 1 of the Velvet Gloss. I have 1 of the Velvet Gloss pencils in, I think it's Luxembourg, and I think I was wearing that in a recent video. And they're such a lovely texture, such a lovely texture. And I don't have very many of these, so it's really nice to have a little mini set to just kind of work through and try. So the gloss pencil is in New Lover, which is that one right there. Very, very pretty. And that's, I can see that being really wearable for like every day for me. Next up, this is the Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. In fact, all the rest of these are Velvet Mattes. This is Sex Machine, which is cute, very nice for every day. Then we have, this is Never Say Never, which is like a pinky colour. Pretty. Look at that, like a nice kind of medium pink. Love that. Then we have, this is Cruella, which is a fantastic name for a lip product, and it's a gorgeous kind of blue red, so that's gorgeous. Just the really good kind that make your teeth look really white and all that kind of thing. And then the last one is very, very pretty. It looks like it's going to be more brown than it actually is. It's kind of a mauvey toned, never really sure about that, mauvey toned nude pinky. It's one of those colours that's really hard to describe, and so you get people who describe them as things that don't make any sense. Like, it's a peachy, pinky, reddy, mauvey nude. It can't be all those things, but it's this colour anyway, this colour right here. So it's an absolutely gorgeous set, and she wasn't sure if I was going to like it because, well, essentially I'm not the biggest NARS fan. I know some people who are, but I just never, like, the wow never got me. Certainly with the face products and the blushes. I have a few, but I've never gone, oh my god, I need it all, which is typically the sign of a product or a brand that I love. But that being said, the products I've had beyond the lip gloss, I think their lip gloss is horrendous. I've had 1 or 2 and hated them. So, didn't get along with those, but these pencils, these lip pencils are fantastic, and this is such a nice way to try a bunch of shades out because I don't think I would have bought them all in full size. It's not something I'd have wanted to splurge the money on, so to have all 5 of them there to sample. The bag's really cute and it's just such an awesome present, and I realised that as someone who hoards makeup like I do, I'm not an easy person to buy for come Christmas, so she did an awesome job, and I hope that she likes the stuff I got her as much as I love the stuff that she got me. And so that brings us to the end even of this haul, which was pretty big. I'm now about to film a part 2 of my massive Bare Minerals haul, just because I filmed one part that's probably already up by now, and then bought a bunch more stuff that should probably have been covered in the first haul and wasn't, so I'm going to film that. And I feel like I have something else I needed to do, but I'm not really sure what it was. So yes, that was it. So if you've got any of these products, if you've tried these, you know, these lip products, or you know, the Lorac Pro palette or anything like that, if you have opinions on anything I've shown you today, or more to the point, if you've seen any kits that, based on what you've seen me talk about so far, you think I'd love, then please tell me, because I like to stock up on bargain makeup at Christmas. Like, if I can get something really good for less than normal, that's always awesome. I love a bargain. So thank you very much for watching and for sticking with me through this haul, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!